What's up, guys? DevildogGamer here, and we are finally got our hands on the Mi-24P on DCS, and this thing is a very clicky boy and a kind of a hard fly, and we're going to kind of go through startup, flying around, some weapons deployment, and talk about what we think about it. But before we get started, I'd like to thank today's video sponsor, Eagle Dynamics.
Hi, this is Nick from Eagle Dynamics, and welcome to DCS World 2.7 Stable and our new free-to-play program. From your next download and for a period of 6 months, you can try out free any and every one of our modules for a 2-week period. Once the initial 6-month period is up, you'll be given another 6 months to try every product again for 2 weeks. The choice is yours. Thank you all for your passion and support. Enjoy the offer. And remember, fly safe.
Alright, so we are in the cockpit, and as you can tell, she is a very, very clicky boy. One of the tips to kind of learn it, in the options, you can turn it to an English cockpit, which will let you kind of help learn the startup procedure. It took me about 2 hours to get it, straight up without needing a checklist. Now you can go from the front and actually be the gunner, and the AI Petrovich can fly, but this is only in single player. Multiplayer, you can only be front seat or back seat, but it is a multi-crew, so you can have a friend fly in the front seat. And the only thing they really do is warm up the weapons. They can switch them for you, and then they fire the ATGMs. So we're gonna go ahead and hop in the back seat and get her started. First thing we do is pull these big old switches and pop all the circuits all at once. There we go. And then we go down here on the right panel, and we select the batteries. Turn on the batteries, power from batteries, and turn on the inverter. Then we switch here to battery, and now we have battery power. So then we come right on over here to the APU. Actually no, well, we'll start it. We'll turn on all the fuel tanks. I think I duffed that one up, but that's okay. We can fix it again. And then we're going to turn on the fire extinguishers. No, we're actually getting some power. Okay, cool. So let's go ahead and close the door up. Alright, APU's on. We're going to turn on the APU generator now. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, alright, alright. So one of the first things we have to do is turn on the fan, because it gets a little hot in here. Alright, so we're double checking everything over here. Everything looks good. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and start the left engine here. Ready? Oh. turn off the rotor brake. There we go. Now we'll start the left engine and introduce fuel, and then she'll start up. Now, for anybody asking, I'm not using VR. I don't really like VR with DCS because it's kind of hard to read labels and gauges and numbers. I'm using Track IR, which I've always used, and I prefer because I play in 1440 and it's nice and crisp, and the head tracking does just fine for me. But this girl is smexy, so we'll let her start up, keep starting up. The engine's RPMs are rising. Now while we do that, we're going to add some weapons. This thing could carry bombs, fuel tanks, all kinds of stuff. But we're just going to carry some ATGMs and rocket pods. So we'll do the rockets and rockets. And we got to lower our fuel because we are heavy. They'll do about 50% fuel and make us fly a little better.
Request refueling. Request rearming.
Okay, start the right engine. Add fuel. I think we're gonna have to open the door and request everything again. No, it's actually good. It's sucking fuel out of us right now. RPMs are rising. Once both engines get up to about 70%, we'll go ahead and give it more RPM. And I'm sorry if I'm still sniffling and you can hear my cough drop. I am still super sick, because kids and Disney don't mix too well when it comes to the common cold. Alright, there we go. So we're going to give it some more power. Listen to her spool. That baby's purring. Alright. So now we're going to switch everything over to the generators. Rectifiers on, APU gen off, power from battery, and we'd be good. Okay, so let's go ahead and stop the APU. And then we're going to turn on the Grebin and the gyros. Get the gyros aligned. There we go. Get all the navigational radar stuff on. Turn on your IFF. And then let's get the radios on. Sync the Grebin. Turn on all the flight control stability stuff, the yaw. Guess the yaw doesn't want to come on. There we go. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn on the sights and stuff. Now, let's go jump on the front seat and we'll try to power up all the weapons, hit all the safety switches. It has been a minute since I've had to do this side. ADI, power. Power. Ground unit, observation, done. Cool, cool. Alright, and everything's going to warm up with the missiles, and they'll be good to go here soon. Oh, he needs his fan on. Come on, it's too hot in here. It's too hot in here. Okay, so turn the parking brake back on. So as you can see, she is a bit feisty at times. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and turn off the parking brake and we'll taxi a bit. Taxi her on out. Oh, she's such a cool bird. Now, Petrovich is kind of weird to use. The ATGMs have a limited range, about 5 kilometers. Majority of the time when you're using this thing, you're gonna be in the gunfire zone. Something's going to be shooting at you. You're gonna get shot down a lot. And that's just kind of how it is. Pop the brakes, okay. Alrighty, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and lift. And up we go. Nope, except I should probably keep it inside view. And we are actually on the island of Cyprus right now, believe it or not. So gear up. And we'll increase. And there we go. Alright, we're going to throw a trimmer on. And trimmer out. And now we're flying. And there she goes. The Hind flies again. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get our automatic gun sights up. Auto. Keep it on missile for right now. We're going to arm. Fire control on. And increase rate of fire. Short burst. Okay. So we're going to fly out. There's actually a dam. Oh, right there. There's some targets right there for us to shoot at. There's a little dam over here. And I'll show you the island that we're at. Here we are. Oh, look at all of that, dude. The map is getting so much bigger here in Syria. So much bigger. Alright, so we're going to open up Petrovich. And he's going to be able to fire some stuff for us. We're going to turn off our trimmer real quick. Have him fire an ATGM over there. Oh, look at the water. Beautiful. Dude, Syria is my favorite map now. I love it. I hope they expand it even further. Would be so great. Alrighty, so I'm going to try and get him to engage whatever's over there. Come on. Engage something. No target selected. Truck 1. Okay, so we're going to engage truck 1. There we go. And fire. Uh-oh, we lost our target. Fuck. Try it again. Truck 1. He is having a little bit of a problem here. Oh, there it is. And ATGM out. Good hit, good hit. And it will turn. It's kind of a little weird to use Petrovich, to be honest. A little weird. Alright, we're going to switch to guns. Our fixed 30 mil. And we're going to go ahead and turn off this, the main reticle, so it's easier to see our current one. There we go. We'll swing her around. Dude, the Hind is such like an iconic aircraft, man. I still think the K-50 is the best choice if you like doing CAS, but dude, the Hind is just a fun bird to fly. Okay. And we're almost in range. And technically we can fire now if we want to. Now we're good. Bunch of 30 mils. Power lines. Woo! Okay, let's switch back to rockets. Rockets are active. And we'll go back in and fire a ton of rockets. Okay, and we'll swing her back around. Alright, here we go. There we go. Dude, awesome. Dude, just firing these things is so cool. Oh, that was it. That's all I had were just those last 2 rounds. Alrighty, so we'll fly her back on over to the airbase. I just feel like we should be going and flying around Afghanistan with this thing. Oh man, this thing's a lot of fun. Like I said, you really got to get in close with the weapons to really deal some damage. Like if there's any sort of SHORAD, it's up to the mission makers to make, you know, missions for this aircraft. I'm sure somebody will make a campaign for it, because 9 times out of 10 you're well within range of ground fire with this thing. So definitely going to take a very special hand, a very special mission set for it. But the Hind, it's, dude, really well done. I wish we would get a little bit more finesse out of Petrovich, the AI, but I'm sure they're going to fix them up a little bit more and make them a little easier to do. Makes me excited for the Kiowa, the BO-105, and the Apache. I'm ready for more helicopters in DCS, man. I am absolutely ready for more helicopters. All right, we're going to go and drop our gear. And then we'll come in and land. Let's see if I can do it without crashing. She's a fun bird to try to land, no pun intended. And oh, there we go. I did not lose altitude like I wanted. I think I lost my yaw stability. I did. Stand by. There we go. If you do too hard of a maneuver, you lose some of your stability systems, which is kind of annoying. down here. And we'll put her down right here. Oof, that was a little bumpy. That was just a tad bit bumpy. We gotta throw the parking brake on. But this is the Hind, man. A lot of fun, really cool aircraft to use. Really excited to get more helicopters and some more time with her. Just a lot of fun, but like I said, you know, it's very... You're up in the fight with this thing, so you're gonna get shot down a lot. But make sure you guys check it out, and check out all the free fly stuff. And hope you guys enjoy.